Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. It's the boat race. It has already started. Now, it is at the moment coming up to 10 o'clock. So, when I went down last year to the boat race, because I wasn't vlogging this time last year, I was only I was taking photos. So this year I'm going to go down to, the camera might be alright there, to a park, actually to a boat ramp, and we'll have a look at the boats as they go by. What I plan to do is footage on that one, and then what I'll do is I'll either put it up in a corner like I usually do, which is usually this corner up here, or I'll put it in the timeline and I'll do a voiceover. So what I'll do is that I'll cut part of while I'm talking to you on my vlogging camera, which is this one, and I'll insert the footage there. So DaVinci actually allows you to do that, so I can actually lock a video frame or a sound frame in place and delete either the video or the sound. So if you've noticed, if you've been following me on my vlogs and you've been looking at them, you'll see that my end card has sound, and then up in the corner, well not in the corner but off to one side, I have a little bit of footage from the previous day's vlog. So what you will see is that you see me talking but there's no sound. So in this instance what I will do is I'll remove part of a section of myself and insert the boats in there as they go past. So we'll have a look at that, see how it goes, and we'll see what it looks like. So it's a beautiful crisp morning here on the Sunshine Coast. As I said, it is Sunday, it's the 2nd of October. Daylight savings has started already. I do have my puppy dog in the back at the moment, so I'm bringing her out for a run with me, and then when we come back I'll go and take her to the local racetrack, horse racing track, and they have a members car park. Anyway, it's enclosed 3/4 of the way around, so I can drive in there and I can let her off the lead and let her have a run around the place, so she'll get to enjoy that. So I'm not going to say too much more, I'm just going to leave it at that, and I will catch up with you guys when I get down to where I'm going to be looking at the boats. Alright guys, so as you can probably hear, we're down on the river right now, and some of the boats going by at the moment. So they're on the return trip down to the Hardwood Bridge, and they're heading back up towards Grafton. So it's a beautiful day outside here. I'm predicting a top of 27. There's another boat coming through right now, so I'll turn the camera around so we can get it. So there's the boat now, and there's the skiers on the end. So there goes a boat with some skiers on it. So I don't know at what interval they're doing the boats. There was no parade yesterday, so I was a little bit disappointed with that. But if we just stop and listen, there's no boats coming through just yet. I have lovely little Miss Lulu here this morning with me as well. We've just been down to the ferry down here, and just off to the side there she's just got into the water there, only up to her chest, so she hasn't gone in too deep, which is good. But if I take her to the surf, she won't go near the surf, so kind of funny, but we'll see. Don't know if there's any more boats coming through. I don't know how many boats are actually in this year's bridge to bridge race. I really don't. But got a little happy puppy here at the moment. Have a look at this. She's quite happy. I'll just make sure the zoom's all the way out. No, that's zooming in. Sorry guys. There we go. So she's quite happy. So what I'm going to do is I might head somewhere else. I'll see. I think there's another boat coming, so I'm going to turn my other camera on and try and get some footage. Right, that was a little bit of the boats. We've just missed a boat going back up. Lily's getting a little bit restless. I thought maybe she wanted to go to the toilet, but no. So I'm going to head up somewhere else now and see if we can't see some more of the boats. She should be able to hear them. So that's one of the ski boats going by right now as we speak. So we will head home and off we go. And we've got a really bad fire over on sort of the coast kind of area. Yeah, just in the mountains at the coast. So I hope someone hasn't set that off deliberately and they're doing a controlled burn. Alright, so off we go. Okay, so this is take 2. I thought I had my camera running and the camera wasn't running. So I've just missed 3 boats. One had a 2 of them were inboards, so big V8s, and another one had an outboard, and there's no more boats coming. Bugger! Guess I'm going to have to wait 5 or 10 minutes, I suppose, for a boat to come along. Yep, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to probably go and sit over on the bench that's just here that I found. So I found a nice shady spot here. Doesn't say that it's private, so I'm going to say it's public land. But yeah, there's yeah, definitely no boat coming. So let's wait and see. Lily, come on. And my little puppy dog has found something here along the river. I don't know what it is, but she keeps tugging at it. So this is probably the thinnest part of the Clarence River, and I think yeah, I hear a boat coming, so I'll turn it off and I'll turn back on again. Alright, so we have 3 boats coming, and here comes one of them. So we've got 3 boats coming, and here comes one of them. So this one's just got an outboard on it, as you can see on the back. And there go the skiers. And I thought we had another boat. Well, I thought we had another boat coming, but at least we got some really good footage, a lot closer. And I remembered to turn the camera on this time. So rather than just turn it on and point out my face, remember to actually hit the record button. Very important if you want to record a vlog. I don't think Sorry, I'm just having a listen at the moment. And I'm having a look as well. And I don't think there's any more boats coming just yet. So I was about to turn the camera off, and there's 2 boats coming neck and neck. Let's have a look. 3 boats. So just when I thought it was safe to head back into the car, 3 boats. Look at that. I wasn't even expecting that. They were that quiet, so they were hugging the shoreline, and I couldn't see them, but I couldn't hear them. And the boats that I could hear were almost towards the finishing line. So can't hear another boat. Alright, take number 2. Now, I did have you guys outside just a couple of minutes ago, and I was just talking about the boat race, how it's over and done with for the day. And one of the things I said was that next year, if I'm still vlogging, I will go down to the hardwood where they do the turn and try and get some footage from down there, because if they're going to come off, that's where they're going to come off on the turn. Although, you know, these skis are pretty good, well, much better than what I would, but anyway. So it's a beautiful day outside. It's going to be a top of 27 degrees. Lulu is off somewhere chasing flies at the moment, so she had a really good time down the river, and she actually went into the water by herself. I didn't have to encourage her as opposed to going to the surf. I think that if I had not had her on the lead, she probably would have possibly had a swim. Don't know, but what I'm going to do is there's a few spots along the river here where I can take her. So when I do go, I'll make sure I've got my swimmers on. We'll go down there. I won't force her to go into the water, and if she goes in, she goes in. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I mean, it's completely up to her. Whereas the beach, I think because of the rolling seas, might put her off just a little bit. I don't know. But look, we'll leave it at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this outside and just give you guys a quick look what it's like out there at the moment. I mean, you saw me down at the river and saw how beautiful it is there today, but I'll just take you outside and show you what it's like outside as well. Okay, so here we are outside. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, well, none that I can see from here. So if we have a look, in the swimming pool, a few leaves in there, but it's looking pretty good. So it wouldn't quite focus then. It's the one thing that I've noticed with the camera lately, just depending on the situation, is that it's not quite focusing as well. But that's probably because it's trying to focus maybe something off to the distance or off to the side or something like that. So I've been keeping an eye on the Nikon webpage. Still no sign of the new camera as yet. So I'm going to just finish up out here outside in the lovely sun, and I will probably come back to you guys after I've had some lunch. So I'm going to try this again. Heard something crash inside and I sort of went, oh, I better go and see what it is. So continue on from where I was earlier, in that it is Sunday evening. It is daylight savings now here in Australia, or on the most of Australia except for Western Australia, and Queensland. Only 2 states that don't actually have it. So it's currently 20 to 7 in the evening, and it's still quite light outside. So if we wound our clock back an hour, it'd only be 5:40, and we've still got plenty of light. So the cloud has actually changed, and it's changed quite dramatically. The way the cloud is outside, it reminds me of winter and snow. Just to give you guys an indication, I'll show you. So that's the cloud that I was referring to that looks like snow. It reminds me of snow anyway. Winter weather, sorry. And as we can see, it's all the way around, right over. So yeah, so that's pretty much all it for today. Change of weather, and as I said also too, that the ants are out, but they're not out as much as I thought they were. So guys, I'm just going to leave it at that. So all I'm going to do is put the tripod down here, tilt this up here. I'm just going to say goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves today, and I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog.